Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 13th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast by the GFS model. We're going to run it out about 7 days out. Also, we're going to take a look at the tropical satellite loop, also across the lower 48. Also, we're going to take a look at the forecast charts for your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your locating across the nation. And also, we're going to take a look at the tropical weather page. We're going to read some information on a little disturbance that's supposed to develop down in the Caribbean Sea. So we'll be discussing that in today's video. So if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we're looking at the GFS computer model. We're going to go out about 7 days out. This starts off at 7 p.m. this evening. Low pressure system trying to develop down in the Gulf of Mexico. Got some rain over Texas. Got snow and rain over southeast Canada. Got some snow also flying up around portions of Massachusetts. Also in the portions of Vermont, New Hampshire, and portions of New York State as well. Snow flying over in portions of southwestern Canada. Also some rain and snow mixture over portions of Idaho, Montana, and also in the Washington, Oregon states. Got a storm system moving on into the California coast. Should be coming up in the next few days. Let's stop it at 7 p.m. On your Tuesday. As you can see here, here's that system here developing down in the Gulf of Mexico. Continue to push on off to the east, bringing showers, maybe some thunderstorms to the Gulf Coast. Also over toward Florida, Gulf of Mexico, down toward the Bahamas and Cuba. Got a little system off in the Atlantic coastal waters. There's that little storm system moving into California, bringing some rain to you guys. Got that snow still up in portions of southwestern Canada, and also got some showers in the Pacific Ocean. Alright, let's move on to the next graphic. This will be 7 p.m. On Wednesday. As you can see here, we got that little low pressure system developing down in the Gulf of Mexico. Got another little system here trying to develop near the Bahamas, bringing some heavy rain to you guys. Southern Florida as well, also Cuba, the portion of the Caribbean Sea. Snow still flying over southeast Canada, a little bit of rain to the south. Still got some rain and snow mixtures over here in Montana, Idaho, and also Washington State. A little bit in Oregon as well. Here comes another system moving on shore over central California. Let's run it out in time a little bit further. We're going to stop it at 7 p.m. On Thursday. As you can see here, developing low pressure off the southeast coast, bringing some moisture still remaining over the Bahamas, Florida, southern Georgia, and also in the Gulf of Mexico and Cuba. We've got snow flying over central and southern portions of the area of southern Canada. Also a little bit over here in portions of Colorado, some rain and snow mixture there, and also in the Wyoming and Utah. We got a little bit up in the southwestern Canada. Also over here just west of Mexico, got a little system there. And another system moving into California as well. Let's move on a little further to the, I'm going to stop it at 1 p.m. This time I'm going to stop it at 1 p.m. Friday. We got a low pressure system located off the southeast coast. This could be a tropical cyclone. Would not be surprised to see that as well. They've got scattered showers down toward the Bahamas, also in the Florida, Gulf of Mexico. Got a trailing cold front extending from southeast Canada back down into portions of Tennessee and also into northern Georgia and Alabama. Here comes another system fixing to move into California, and still pretty much high pressures and remain in charge of the other area as well. 7 p.m., pretty much same locations. Let's go ahead and roll this thing forward. We're going to stop it at 7 a.m. Saturday morning this time. You can see the low pressure system riding along the coastal areas of the northeast United States, bringing some gusty winds and also some heavy rain to portions of the coastal areas from New York City all the way up in the portion of Maine. Trailing cold front extending in southeast Canada all the way back through the Carolinas, back into the Gulf of Mexico, bringing showers through the Carolinas. Snow in portions of southeast Canada, southern Canada, scattered snow flurries there. Also got some showers, a little storm system moving into central California, bringing some rain and mountain snow. and that little system still hanging around up into portions of the southwestern portions of southwestern Canada. Excuse me. All right, let's stop it at 7 p.m. on November the 18th. This is Saturday's forecast. Low pressure system located up here in portion of New Brunswick, Nova Scotia region, bringing heavy rain, snow, and mixed precipitation up there. Got snow flying up here in portions of the Great Lakes region. Also got that trailing cold front toward the Bahamas, bringing some showers and storms there. Same off the southeast coast, down in the portions of the southern Gulf of Mexico. Got a system moving into portions of the northwestern areas, southwestern areas of Canada, bringing rain and snow showers there. Let's move on out to 7 p.m. Sunday. As you can see, most of the activity has moved out. We got a pretty tranquil conditions, up snow showers up in southeast Canada, stretching back into Maine, also back into portions of New York State, portion of Virginia as well. Pennsylvania, excuse me, West Virginia, back over toward Michigan. Rain and snow up here in southwest Canada, extending all the way through Montana, back into portions of Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. All right, let's move it on out to 7 p.m. This is for your Sunday, November the 20th. No, excuse me, Monday, November the 20th. We done. All right, you can see we still got showers out here in the Atlantic coastal waters. Still got snow shower flying across portions of southeast Canada, back into portion of Maine. Rain and snow over portion of Illinois, back into portion of Missouri, and also into portion of Iowa. Also some more rain and snow showers also over here in portions of Arizona, and also in the Colorado region. More snow over southern Canada as well. Got showers developing down into portions of Texas, Louisiana, all the way back in the portion of Oklahoma as well. All right, that's your 7-day forecast computer model run. Let's move on to the satellite loop across the lower 48 and also the tropics. As you can see, here's that little system developing down in the southern Caribbean Sea, getting its act together. This system could become a tropical. It has about 70% chance of development at this time. We got more little tropical development over here in little tropical waves over here in portions of the MDR region. Need to kind of monitor them. Cold front extended from northeastern portion of the Atlantic Ocean back to southern portions of near the Bahamas. Another little system developing here. This system here could become a tropical cyclone off the southeast coast. We'll monitor that as well as it continues to push eastbound. All right, let's move on to the forecast charts. As you can see here, we got pretty much quiet conditions over southeast Canada, southern and southwestern area, portion of Washington State through Montana, California, Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, through Texas, to the Carolinas, all the way back to Maine. We got a little bit of snow falling up here and mixed precipitation up here in portion of New Hampshire, Vermont, and also into New York State. Rain showers and thunderstorms over Florida, through Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, back in Louisiana, southeast Texas. Same over here in portions of California, back into Oregon, and also into Washington State. Got a little bit of mixed precipitation over Montana, Idaho, also Washington, Oregon State, Northern California as well. All this activity is for your Tuesday, November 14th. All right, as we move on to Wednesday forecast, as you can see here, quiet conditions over southern and southeast, southern and southwestern portion of Canada, through portion of Washington, Oregon State, Nevada, also in the portion of Utah, down into the Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, Texas, over to portion of the Carolinas, all the way up into Maine, New Brunswick, also in the portion of Newfoundland, also back toward the Great Lakes region over here near Michigan and Wisconsin region. Got showers and storms down in the Carolinas, back into Florida, Florida Keys, the Bahamas, also back over to the Gulf of Mexico, far west as Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, and Georgia. More showers over here in portions of southern Nevada, Arizona, also into California, back up to Oregon, also into Montana, Nevada. Mixed precipitation up here in portion of Montana, Idaho, and also Washington and Oregon states as well. Your team. All right, let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisory map for your locating across the nation. We got some gale warnings in the coastal waters of the Atlantic offshore of the Mid-Atlantic. Small craft advisories up here around New York City. Same from southern South Carolina to the Florida Keys. Got the gale warnings and small craft advisories for a portion of the west coast of Florida back to Texas. hydro issues over southeast Florida, wind advisories over ports of Montana, also in the ports of South Dakota. Also, we got some winter weather advisories for you guys here in Montana, air quality alert for Idaho, and also some red flag warnings there for a portion of Wyoming. Alrighty. Now we got small craft advisory, wind advisories across the Hawaii chain island. We got a lot of warnings going on in Alaska. We got winter weather advisory, winter storm warning, winter storm watches, gale warnings, freeze and spray warnings along coastal areas of Alaska. All of that's taking place in that area. So be safe in that vicinity. And finally, we're going to wrap it up with the National Hurricane Center. Excuse me, the tropical weather page. This is for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, southwestern Caribbean Sea. A broad area of low pressure is expected to form over the southwestern Caribbean Sea in the next few days. Environmental conditions appear favorable for additional development of this system. Thereafter, a tropical depression is likely to form late this week while the system begins to move northeastward across the western and central portions of the Caribbean Sea. Interest in Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic should monitor the progress of this system. Regardless of development, this system has the potential to produce heavy rains over portions of the Caribbean coast of Central America and the Greater Antilles toward the latter portion of this week. Formation chance through 48 hours, low near 0%, and formation chance through 7 days, high 70%. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. And go ahead, we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.